Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now in today's episode, we're going to be going over how you can get what you see on the screen, which is the Hidden One's armor that you can complete very early on in the game. Basically, once you get to England, you're going to be able to get this. There's only a couple small activities that you need to start prior to getting this armor right off the bat, and I highly recommend that you get it as soon as you possibly can. However, if you do this extremely early game, I will let you guys know that it will take you about 2.5 hours to complete all of this, especially if you're only going from like point A to point B to point C, because there's 6 different locations on the map that you guys actually will need to go to in order to get this entire set. We're also going to show you guys what it looks like with and without certain parts of the armor, and we're also going to go over the different locations that you guys need to go to in each of the different areas, and then we're going to go over some additional information. If you guys want to be able to see the different opportunities as far as getting through the mazes and what directions you guys need to do in order to complete them, by all means leave that comment down below so that I can actually do that, and I'll try to create separate videos for each of the different bureaus that you guys will be visiting in order to complete this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Obviously you guys already know that you can do this extremely early game. I'm going to show you guys here on the map in just a second, but there's a couple things that I quickly want to be able to go over with you guys prior to diving into this episode. The first thing is, if you guys are enjoying these types of videos and are enjoying the tutorial videos, make sure that you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing down below. It does help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. I also want to be able to do giveaways on the channel, but honestly, that is up to you guys if you guys want to be able to have that. You guys, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe down below. It does help me out, but it's going to help you guys out because it's going to show me that you guys want the giveaways to happen. The other thing too is to make sure that you guys are watching the videos in their entirety and making sure that you guys go over everything, because that watch time really does help me out. And then making sure that you guys are sharing these videos pretty much with anybody and everywhere. So it could be family, friends, it could be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much wherever you guys want to share it. It would definitely be appreciated. I will let you guys know that you do have to be subscribed for any future giveaway that will be confirmed. So you have to make sure that you have confirmation, and so that I can see that you guys are publicly subscribed to me. The other thing is, I will let you guys know that members will have a better chance at winning some of those giveaways, because I'm going to basically create like a point system. If you're subscribed, you'll get so many points. If you're a certain member level, you'll get X amount of additional points on top of that. So that's how you guys will be able to participate in the giveaways. But we're not doing that yet, unfortunately. That's just something that I want to let you guys know about. All right, now that we're done with the self-promotion, let's go ahead and get into this armor. Like I said before, it is absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and take a look at our inventory first. And you can see that I've actually upgraded a couple of these already, because I had the additional things. And if you guys go to each of the bureaus and you do loot everything that you can find, which is what I could showcase in individual separate videos if that's what you guys would like, then you guys can get some of the items that you need, whether it be like titanium or some of the ingots that you need, or other things that you do need for these. And some of the places actually do have the runes that you might need to get a little bit of additional benefits for each of the items that you do wear. Now, because I have upgraded this armor so much over the last day, I actually don't have enough runes to actually be able to deck it out as best as I possibly can. Now here's a quick tip and trick for you guys. If you guys actually show the gear, you can actually push down on the right joystick if you guys are on Xbox. It's probably the same for the PS, but just go ahead and do that. But you can ultimately take off everything if you would really like to, and you could run around, you know, with just your mask on, or you could just run around with just your cloak. And there's different opportunities that you guys can actually like customize your character, but you still get the added benefit of actually technically wearing that armor. So it's kind of cool how you can actually set that up. Like, I don't really like always having the bow on the back, because I like to be able to see the cape, but you could run around, you know, with the with, like, I guess no leggings on, so you could see like your bare feet, if that's how that you want to be able to run around. I guess that is always an option. You could really do it however that you guys would like. So it's pretty easy and convenient to do that. Like I said, this is how I like it. No mask and no bow showing. So let's go and take a look at the world and show you guys that, honestly, I'm not very far. If we actually look at the inventory again, or specifically the skills and the inventory, you can see that I'm only a level 41. So I'm really not that powerful of a character, and a lot of that was just from getting into the world itself. So, and doing these hidden one areas. So everything that I went to is basically on a very specific pattern in order to get this completed. And then a couple things that I've done in some of my other gameplay episodes are done in this area as of right now, because that's obviously suggested power of 20. All right, so I'm going to show you guys on the map exactly where you guys need to go, and I'm going to tell you what article of clothing or armor that you're going to get in each of the first areas. In each of these areas. The first one is actually going to be right here. This is the location that you guys need to go to. It is the only one on the map that you guys will not be, at least it didn't mark it for me, as a bureau. There is like, you can kind of see it, there's a little bit of a structure, and then in the center of that structure is actually going to be the Assassin's Creed symbol. And then off to the kind of the southwest of this map, or of this area, there'll be a hanging item that you can actually shoot with your bow and arrow, and that will actually grant you access into the bureau itself. And then obviously you just have to do a little bit of maze work in order to locate what you need to. There's lots of goodies down there, and you can see that I pretty much have got everything in that area. Otherwise you would see the yellow and white areas popping up on the map. Alright, so now for the next location. Oh, this one is going to be the gloves at this location right here. After that, I actually headed north. I actually stopped at this synchronization point because I wanted to be able to actually have a fast travel location just in case something bad happened, because we are at a suggested power of a level 190. And then you're going to come all the way up here, and you can actually see that the bureau is listed right here. It actually has the name. I'm not even going to try pronouncing these names of the cities because I'm probably going to mess up big time. But this one, way at the north, is going to be the Robe. So this is the city of Jorvik. And you got this bureau right here. I don't think there was anything special about that one. I think you just had to break through the floor, and that's all that you had to do. Nothing hanging from above. After that, we actually fast traveled back down to Ravensthorpe, because we were able to do that. And then we actually followed this river all the way down over to this location, which in the next Assassin's Bureau is going to be right here. This one does have some poison, so just be careful of that. But this one's actually really easy to find. The road leads you right to a temple, and there's a door or an entryway right at the temple entrance, and you're going to be able to walk pretty much right in. At this location specifically, you guys will find the leggings that you guys need. Now, just keep in mind that some of these areas that you guys do go into, you will be attacked on sight, so just be very, very careful of that. It's pretty easy to get at least away from them, but just do keep that in mind. After we went from that location up there, we pretty much head southeast, and we ended up down in the Winchester area. And you can see that the Assassin's Bureau is listed right here on this portion of the city. I believe this one just is in the middle of like 4 statues, and then you just have to shoot the middle portion and then drop down below, and that will grant you access to this one. There's some water that you have to deal with, so just keep in mind, and there are additional chests under the water that you'll want to be able to loot prior to leaving this area. Now, specifically at this location, this is where you guys are going to be able to find the dagger. It's not really the armor set, but this dagger is very awesome, and highly recommended that you guys get that. After that, we actually travel up to London, which is going to be right in this area right here. And the Assassin's Bureau is over here. Now, this one's actually really interesting. This one, you can actually enter over here, but you can't get through it completely because it's blocked, and you'll unblock it when you guys leave that area. And you actually have to do a high dive, basically through a huge area with logs that are around it. You can either jump off the Roman wall and into it, or you can actually just climb up the wooden circle and then jump into it that way. This one does have an immediate water. There's 2 secrets inside the water. One is an entrance basically to get to where you need to get the armor, and the second one has a good chest in it full of good loot where you guys can typically find supplies and runes and things like that. Now, specifically in London, you guys will find the mask, so the face piece that you guys will want. And then the last one is actually going to be over in Essex, or specifically this city right here. And this one is actually right at this location. You can see the Assassin's Creed symbol right there. And honestly, it's pretty much at the most southern point of the entire area. Now, this one will require you guys to have some explosions. Again, if you guys want to have the detailed information on how I completed each of the mazes, by all means, I can upload the individual videos if that's what you guys would like. Now, at the Essex area, this is where you guys will find the cloak. And that's all you guys have to do, and you guys will be able to fast travel back to Ravensthorpe and then be able to upgrade it at your blacksmith as long as you've collected all of the different areas and different items that are available in there. You guys will be able to, or should be able to, upgrade almost every piece of your armor almost instantly. But I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you guys get the Hidden Ones outfit pretty much straight away. I've been using it for only a couple episodes, but it has been absolutely amazing, and I am in love with the dagger, so I highly recommend that you at least get that dagger right off the bat. But if you guys are enjoying these tutorials and want to continue seeing these tutorials, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.